Edgar Allan Poe was a writer, poet, master of the short universal, and The Maze of the Red Death is one of these works, which I relate something short. Prince is the main character in this short story. Their behaviors influences the beginning and end of this story. He is a character who celebrates with a massacre party play which finishes with his people. The story begins like this. Behind the prince's death, the Red Death was the most brutal of pests. Had an hour after infection, the death occurred. To save the prosperous prince, he decides to look himself with 1,000 friends, ladies and gentlemen, in one of his castle babes in order not to defy himself. This strength was very special. 7 rules available, none of them aligns with the other, and all decorated in different colors. The first was completely blue, the second of purple tones, the third green, the fourth orange, the fifth in white, the sixth violet and the seventh was the most special. All that because it was completely covered in black velvet, but the crystals were scarlet. In any room there were no candles or lamps, but the lighting tripods containing braziers and the products that light could remove the crystal and give color to the light that was due, and that gave more terrifying atmosphere to the 7th room. It had also had a beautiful ebony clock, producing a dull, heavy, monotonous sound, but musical. When this happens, the orchestras stop playing to hear the spectacular sound and dancing couplets stop dancing. Prince organized a massacre party and everything went as normal until, at the sound of midnight, the 12 strokes of the clock all quieted down, stopped and pondered at the end, all set in a masked man who was wrapped head to toe in the shore and soaked with blood. Papito. People moved away. No light the prince found out and told him to come, but fear came over him and went away through the halls as of approaching him. The prince summoned the chorus and took out a dagger, and a loud cry was heard and the prince fell dead. He removed the mask and it was not intangible. Then they acknowledged that it was the presence of the Red Death, and each of the guests were falling one by one and the rooms were soaked with blood. The Red Death dominated everything. See you soon.